Please take a second, pause the video, and read this disclaimer.
Alright, so what I'm going to try and do is a lat stretch using some weights. It's not going to be a static hold, it's going to be a movement back and forth. I'm also going to try and use this foam roller here to facilitate me being able to open up and retract my scapulas a little bit better, trying to drive myself into scapular retraction. So, what is this going to look like? Hopefully I nailed this in the first time. Laying on back, trying to get that roller perfect, right in between my shoulder blades. Start with the weight right here by my side and reaching up, over, pausing for a second, letting that weight hold me into thriving extension, stretching lats, and then bring it up and over. Try and do 9 minutes. So one thing is abundantly clear, I have to work on my cervical flexors because they are screaming at me right now, so I'll probably do that later. But what I'm trying to do here is marry the two ideas of mobility and strength. So we have, in our Western minds, we kind of break those two things up. We have either you're doing strength or you're doing mobility, and the truth is, it's something in between. You're usually, as a human, meant to be doing one or the other. There's not a lot of times where you can think of it, the animal world, for example, where an animal is actively stretching for as long as we, in the scientific community here in the West, would say you should stretch. So the idea that I'm experimenting with on myself, that you guys are going to peek into, is using the weight as a load to stretch, and then modifying that with tools that I have, like this foam roller. So having it here along my spine, allowing myself to open up my chest and use the weights to stretch the lat, to pause for 1 second and really make that lat feel that tension, sending that message to my brain, hey, I'm being stretched, should I be being stretched? And the mind saying, no, I'm actually trying to use the anterior delt to do a front raise, you should be relaxing. Using that neuro component plus the load component of the weight with a tool to try and maximize opening up my chest, so that way I can improve my shoulder flexion, get my arm further back, while also trying to work on scapular retraction all at the same time is something that I'm shooting for here. But I want to give you guys a little bit of a view into that. What does it look like when you're at the gym? You have the time, you have the space, you have a few tools, you got some lightweight, and you got, again, time. Maybe we all have time though, I don't know. To try and use it to load a muscle in such a way that you're forcing it to stretch. So, you might see a few more videos of me experimenting this. Doing it on the bicycle is very easy, so you'll probably see me doing a video here shortly on that. I wanted to introduce you guys to the idea of strength and mobility not being separate. And that in fact there are ways you can exercise that brings the two together, that will make you a more functional, better range of motion human being while still being able to do the fun thing with the weights and not having to do yoga for 45 minutes every day is my goal. So, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, check out the website, and I will see you guys all in the next video.